10 forbidden places you can never visit. Number 1. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Norway. In the heart of the Arctic, carved into a permafrost mountain on the remote Norwegian island of Spitsbergen, lies the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Popularly known as the Doomsday Vault, its purpose is one of the most crucial for the survival of humanity: to safeguard the genetic diversity of the world's food crops. It houses over 1 million seed samples from almost every country in the world, an insurance policy against global catastrophes, whether they be nuclear wars, asteroid impacts, or uncontrolled climate change. Access to this facility is more restricted than any military base. Only a handful of people worldwide are authorized to enter, and only under the extreme circumstances of depositing or withdrawing seeds. The security is apocalypse level. The vault is designed to withstand the test of time and any imaginable disaster. It is located 130 meters deep inside the mountain, protected by hundreds of meters of solid rock, and equipped with armored doors and motion sensors. Its location in the permafrost ensures that even if the artificial cooling systems were to fail, the samples would remain frozen and viable for centuries. This is not a tourist destination. It is a silent, frozen monument to the fragility of our civilization, a genetic library on which our food future depends. For that reason, its doors will remain sealed to the vast majority of us forever. Number 2. Room 39, North Korea. Hidden in the deepest secrecy of the North Korean regime lies a clandestine organization known as Room 39. More than a physical place, it is a secret government entity dedicated to a single purpose: obtaining foreign currency for the supreme leader Kim Jong-un by any means necessary. This organization is believed to generate billions of dollars through a global network of illicit activities, including large-scale currency counterfeiting, drug and arms trafficking, and other organized crime operations. Its very existence is denied by Pyongyang, making it one of the world's best-kept secrets. The operations of Room 39 are as vast as they are mysterious. It is rumored to manage a network of banks, trading companies, and restaurants abroad that act as fronts for laundering money and financing the luxurious lifestyle of the North Korean elite, as well as its nuclear program. Access to information, let alone the physical facilities where these operations are planned, is impossible. Being a member of Room 39 requires absolute loyalty and a lifetime of secrecy. For the rest of the world, it is a black box, a ghost organization whose power and influence are as real as they are undetectable, a true state-run criminal empire that no one will ever be able to access. Number 3. The Vatican Apostolic Archive, Vatican City. Beneath the sacred grounds of Vatican City lies a labyrinth of shelves stretching over 85 kilometers. The Vatican Apostolic Archive, formerly known as the Secret Archive. This is not a mere repository of ecclesiastical documents. It is the custodian of over 1,200 years of history, containing papal correspondence, state records, and documents that have shaped the history of the Western world. Here you can find everything from Michelangelo's letters to the papal bull that excommunicated Martin Luther, or the request for an annulment of marriage from King Henry VIII of England. The term secret did not mean confidential, but rather private, indicating that it belonged personally to the Pope. Although in recent decades the Vatican has granted access to highly qualified scholars upon rigorous application, the vast majority of its contents remain beyond public reach. There are entire sections that not even the most prestigious researchers can access, especially those related to contemporary and sensitive matters. The idea that deep secrets are hidden here, from truths about the life of Jesus to evidence of extraterrestrial contact, has fueled the popular imagination for centuries. Whatever the truth may be, this archive is a historical treasure so vast and inscrutable that its entirety will likely never be known to anyone, a sanctuary of history to which only time and the church have full access. Number 4. North Sentinel Island, India. In the Bay of Bengal lies a small, forested island called North Sentinel, a place that seems torn from a forgotten era. The island is home to the Sentinelese, one of the last tribes in the world living in complete voluntary isolation from modern civilization. They have violently rejected any attempt at contact, responding with a hail of arrows and spears to boats, helicopters, and anyone who dares to approach their shores. It is believed they have lived on the island for over 60,000 years, preserving a lifestyle that dates back to the Stone Age with no knowledge of agriculture or controlled fire. The Indian government has made it illegal to approach within 5 nautical miles of the island, a law created both to protect the outside world from the tribe's hostility and, more importantly, to protect the Sentinelese themselves. Due to their complete isolation, they lack immunity to common diseases like the flu or measles, which could annihilate their entire population in a matter of days. North Sentinel is not just a place forbidden by law, it is a place forbidden by the will of its inhabitants and by a moral and biological imperative. It is a living human time capsule, a reminder of an ancestral past that we must observe from an unbridgeable distance for their own good and ours. Number 5. Area 51, United States. In the middle of the Nevada desert, there is a name that has become synonymous with government secrets and extraterrestrial conspiracies: Area 51. Officially known as Homey Airport or Groom Lake, it is a highly classified detachment of Edwards Air Force Base. For decades, the U.S. government did not even acknowledge its existence, which only served to fuel the legends about what really happens within its heavily guarded perimeter. Its primary purpose is the development and testing of experimental aircraft and advanced weapon systems, such as the U-2 spy planes and the F-117 Nighthawk. The ban on access is absolute. The airspace above the base is the most restricted in the world, and the land perimeter is monitored by motion sensors, cameras, and patrols of armed guards authorized to use lethal force against any intruders. Warning signs make it clear that curiosity is not welcome. This combination of extreme secrecy and cutting-edge technology has turned Area 51 into the epicenter of modern ufology. Although its true mission is terrestrial, the lack of transparency has created a myth so powerful that it has overshadowed reality, making it the most famous forbidden place in the world, a symbol of the secrets that governments jealously guard. Number 6. The Tomb of Qinshi Huang, China. In 1974, farmers digging a well near Xi'an, China, made one of the most spectacular archaeological discoveries in history: the Terracotta Army. Thousands of life-size clay soldiers, each with unique features, horses and war chariots, all created to protect Qinshi Huang, the first emperor of China, in the afterlife. However, the vast Terracotta Army is just the antechamber. The real prize, the central mausoleum housing the emperor's body, remains sealed and unexcavated, a forbidden mystery for over 2,200 years. The prohibition on opening the tomb stems from a mix of respect for the deceased emperor and a very real fear of what lies within. Ancient texts by the historian Sima Qian describe the mausoleum as an underground palace with a ceiling imitating the cosmos with pearls and jewels, and rivers of liquid mercury simulating the 100 rivers of China, flowing mechanically. Scientific tests have confirmed extremely high concentrations of mercury in the soil above the tomb mound, validating the ancient chronicles. The Chinese government has decided not to excavate the mausoleum for fear that the described booby traps are real and, more importantly, that exposure to air could irreparably damage the treasures it contains. The tomb of the first emperor will remain an enigma, an underground empire sealed by time and mercury. Number 7. Povllia Island, Italy. In the Venetian lagoon lies a small island with a history so dark that its name alone sends shivers down the spine: Povllia. Now abandoned and overgrown with wild vegetation, the island has a terrifying reputation that has made it one of the most forbidden and supposedly haunted places in the world. Its sinister history began during the Black Death in the 14th century, when it was used as a massive quarantine station. Thousands of infected Venetians were sent to the island to die, their bodies burned in enormous pyres. It is estimated that over 160,000 souls perished here, turning the island's soil into a literal mixture of ash and human remains. As if its past as a lazaretto weren't enough, a psychiatric hospital was built on Povllia in 1922. Local legends tell of a sadistic doctor who performed lobotomies and brutal experiments on patients, tormented by the ghosts of the plague victims. Eventually, the doctor is said to have committed suicide by throwing himself from the hospital's bell tower. Today, access to the island is strictly forbidden by the Italian government. Fishermen avoid its waters, fearing they will find human remains in their nets. Povllia is a scar on the beautiful Venetian lagoon, an island forbidden by its tragic history and the overwhelming sense of sorrow that is said to permeate the air. Number 8. Metro 2, Moscow, Russia. Beneath the bustling streets of Moscow lies a secret that has been rumored since the time of Stalin, a parallel, clandestine metro system known as Metro 2. This system, codenamed D6, is said to have been built by the KGB and connects strategic facilities of the Kremlin, the headquarters of the Federal Security Service, FSB, the government airport, and a supposed underground city in Ramenki. Unlike the public metro, Metro 2 is believed to be a single-track network, deeper and designed for the rapid evacuation of the high command of politics and the military in the event of a nuclear attack during the Cold War. Although its existence has never been officially confirmed by the Russian government, numerous testimonies from former officials, metro workers, and urban explorers suggest it is real. Declassified U.S. reports also mention an underground command and control system in Moscow. Access to this network is, of course, unthinkable for the public. If it exists, it remains one of the most secret and functional relics of the Soviet Union, a network of ghost tunnels representing the last refuge of Russian power. Metro 2 is the hidden heart of Moscow, a forbidden place symbolizing the paranoia and apocalypse preparedness of a superpower. Number 9. Certi Island, Iceland. In 1963, off the coast of Iceland, the world witnessed a spectacular geological event, the birth of an island from an underwater volcanic eruption. For nearly 4 years, the volcano spewed lava and ash, forming a new landmass that was named Certi. From the moment of its creation, scientists saw a unique and unrepeatable opportunity to observe how life colonizes a barren land from scratch, a pristine natural laboratory for the study of biogeography and ecological succession. To preserve its integrity as a natural laboratory, access to Certi is forbidden to almost all of humanity. Only a small number of authorized scientists can visit, and they must follow extremely strict protocols to avoid accidentally introducing non-native seeds or microorganisms. Every researcher is checked and cleaned before setting foot on the island. The prohibition is so serious that a tomato plant, which had grown from a seed that reached the island through a scientist's excrement, was once discovered and immediately eradicated. Certi is an experiment on a planetary scale, a place where nature writes its own history without human interference, and for that experiment to work, it must remain untouched. Number 10. Club 33, Disneyland, USA. Hidden in plain sight in the heart of New Orleans Square at Disneyland, California, lies one of the most exclusive and mysterious places in the world, Club 33. Founded by Walt Disney himself as a private haven to entertain investors and dignitaries, its entrance is marked only by an ornate plaque bearing the number 33. Behind that discreet door lies a world of luxury and privilege, inaccessible to the millions of visitors who walk past it each year, unaware of its existence. It is the only place in Disneyland that openly serves alcohol. Getting into Club 33 is practically impossible. Membership is extremely limited, with a waiting list rumored to be over a decade long. The initiation fee is estimated to be in the tens of thousands of dollars, with an equally exorbitant annual fee. Only members and their guests can cross the threshold to enjoy its opulent dining room, its jazz lounge, and its unique artifacts from Disney history. Club 33 is a symbol of ultimate exclusivity, a forbidden sanctuary within the happiest place on earth, proving that even in a world of fantasy, there are doors that money and patience can barely open.
Thank you for watching our video. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Give it a like, comment your thoughts, and share this video with your friends and family.